Hello and welcome to Let's Get It Started, the program that focuses on health, fitness, and wellness. My name is Jasmin H. In the studio today we have with us Laura Loterszpil, an acupuncturist and yoga instructor. She's been on the show a few times in the past giving us helpful tips on yoga and even acupuncture. Today we would like our audience to know a little more about her. Hi, welcome.
Hi, thank you.
So where are you originally from?
I am originally from Argentina, Buenos Aires, the city of tango, and red meat with no steroids or hormones or antibiotics.
So how long have you been here in this country?
I've been here for 20 years, so I came here to study originally.
Oh, okay, so can you tell me what you're passionate about?
I am passionate about many things. I'm passionate about my family. I'm passionate about my daughter, my fiancé. I'm passionate about the fact that I'm getting married in 2 weeks.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you. And in terms of my work, I'm passionate about helping others. I'm passionate about helping others feel better, body, mind, spirit. That's why I chose acupuncture and yoga, because it goes into the body, mind, and spirit of the person. Okay.
So what's something that's most important to you? Something that you hold dear and near to your heart?
That I love you. Love is the most important thing, and the power of choice, so we can choose love. Those are the two most important things for me.
So how long have you been doing acupuncture?
I've been doing acupuncture for 12 years. It's my full-time job, and I absolutely love it. I'm passionate about it, and I'm very grateful for it.
Okay. So how did you get started? Like, what inspired you to kind of get into that?
I was working at a natural food store when I was in college, and I learned a lot about herbs and how people heal themselves with natural alternative medicines. And I went to an acupuncturist myself, and I had a lot of aches and pains at the time. I was a dancer, and it was amazing what it did for me. So I just wanted to give that gift to other people. I just felt so good without taking any medicines that I just wanted to offer it to other people.
Oh, wow, sounds great. Okay. Well, thank you for letting us, get to know you a little bit more.
Thank you.
After Let's Get Started returns, Laura's going to teach us some yoga variations, so stay tuned.
Of mentoring, because you're really able to make a difference in the life of one young person.
My mentor is a role model for me. She told me about all the opportunities that there is in life.
She has transformed into an amazing young woman, and I feel so fortunate to be a part of that. I think a mentor can really open the eyes of a young person to all the possibilities that are out there for them if they just go after their dreams.
So get involved and do your part. Invest in the future. Mentor a child.
Welcome back. We're going to do some yoga moves now, and what I want to make sure is that we focus on the breathing. Yoga is about focusing on the breathing. We forget to breathe, and that's one of the reasons we get stressed. So I want you to follow my moves the best you can. If your body says no, I want you to stop, but just follow my moves and focus on your breath. Thank you very much. So we're going to start with half moon. Take a deep breath and both arms up. Interlace your fingers. Take a deep breath. Make sure that you lift your spine and go to the right. Tuck your belly in and really feel the stretch on the left side of your body. Keep breathing. And very gentle, come back to center. Take another deep breath and take the body to the left and really feel the stretch on the right side of the body. Tuck your belly in and breathe. Take one more deep breath and come back to center. I'm going to demonstrate you the back bend so you have an idea. You want to make sure that you bend your whole back, not just the lower back, but the upper back as well. And the first step is to look back. A lot of people are afraid to go back bend, but back bend can heal a lot of back issues. So it's a wonderful practice to help with lower back. Take a deep breath and look up and make sure that the upper back is also going backwards, and the lower back and the middle back. And breathe. You don't have to go this far, just listen to your body. And come back to center. And take another deep breath. Bend your knees with your spine straight. Go all the way down to the mat. And very gentle, place your hands on the back of your heels and make your body a sandwich. Now, keep breathing. And the goal is to straighten your knees and have all the weight on your toes. But if you can, just bend your knees and make sure that your body is glued, your upper body is glued to the lower body, and keep breathing in and out through the nose. And let go of the heels, bend the knees, interlace your fingers, and very gentle come back to center and arms to the side. Now we're going to do seated pose. Take your legs hip distance apart. Take both arms parallel to the floor, shoulders down. Take a deep breath and sit in the chair pose. Feel the bend in the lower back. There's an arch that is going on in your lower back. Tuck the belly in, make sure your belly is tucked under, and breathe. Take another deep breath. And very gentle, come back to center. And breathe. Now we're going to do a start pose. Open the legs to the side. Feet are parallel to each other. We're going to do a little bit of a deeper half moon bend. Take the left hand, embrace the air around, and really feel the stretch on the left side of the body. Make sure that the neck is not really hanging to the side, but there is an extension of the spine. Tuck your belly in. Don't forget to breathe. The most important part in yoga is the breath. And take the whole torso parallel to the floor. If you need to bend your knees, that's fine. If you have the ability to stretch your knees, that's even better. And then very gentle, take the left hand and grab the right ankle. Take the right arm and wrap it around your lower back. Now, if you need to bend the right knee, please do so. Make sure that the upper body is glued to the lower body. And breathe. Feel the stretch on the back side of the leg and on the torso. And there's also a slight spinal twist going on. And let go of the leg. Come back to center into a start pose. Arms down. Take the right arm, embrace the air around, and go into a side bend. Make sure that the belly is tucked in. Your power center is on the belly. Belly is always tucked in to protect the lower back. Shoulders down. Take a deep breath and take the torso parallel to the floor. And again, if you need to bend the left knee, please do so. If you can do it without bending the knee, make sure that you're tucking your belly in. And breathe. Don't forget to breathe. And again, the neck is an extension of the spine, so make sure you're not like this or like this. And very gentle, grab the left ankle. And again, if you need to bend it, it's fine too. Take the left arm and wrap it around your back into a spinal twist. And breathe. If you can straighten the left knee, that's wonderful. If you can, just keep it bended. As long as you get a stretch, that's the most important thing. Let go of the left arm and Come back into a start pose. Close both legs and arms right next to the body. We're going to do a few shoulder rolls. A lot of people have tension in the upper neck and shoulders, and a lot of people have pain in the rotator cuffs. It's a very common place for people to experience tension. So we're going to grab our shoulders with the fingertips, and we're going to do shoulder rolls 8 times, and breathe. And now we're going to change directions. You might feel some crunchiness on the shoulders, and that's normal. And let go of the shoulders. And now we're going to be on a table pose. We're going to do some cow and cat stretches. So we want to make sure that the wrist is right above the shoulder and that the hips and the knees are right in alignment to each other. So it's an exact table. The neck is an extension of the spine. We're going to do what's called a cat and a cow stretch. It's really helpful for the lower back, middle back, and upper back to stretch and be more flexible, experience less pain. Take a deep breath, inhale and look up into a cow stretch. Exhale, tuck your tailbone under, tuck your chin under into a cat stretch. We're going to do it 3 more times. Inhale, look up. Exhale, tuck your tailbone under into a cow stretch. 2 more times. Inhale and look up. And exhale, tuck your tailbone under and chin to the chest. And come back to center. We're going to stretch the upper body. Take the right arm and thread it around under the left arm and see if you can place your shoulder and your right cheek on the mat and feel the stretch on the shoulder, the back of the right shoulder blade. And take 3 deep breaths. In and out through the nose. Very gentle. Come back to center. Take the left arm, thread it under the right arm, and feel the stretch on the upper shoulders and the upper back. Cheek to the mat. And take 3 deep breaths and feel the stretch. One more deep breath. And come back to center. We're going to do some balancing poses and also to strengthen the lower belly. Take the left arm forward and take the right leg back and balance. Make sure that you're not having any tension on the shoulders while we're doing this. Tuck your belly in and don't forget to breathe. Take 1 more deep breath and come back to center. Take the right leg back, left arm forward, and make sure that the neck is an extension of the spine and balance. Take another deep breath and come back to center. We're going to do a few sun salutations now. Tuck your toes under and lift your hips into a downward facing dog. In a downward facing dog, you want the weight of your wrist and you want to be in a V. You want to keep pressing the hips upwards and taking the upper body towards the mat. And we're going to bend the right knee so the left heel goes towards the mat. And then we're going to go left knee and exchange knees until we feel the heel into the mat and we feel the stretch on the calf muscles. And breathe. Take a few more deep breaths. Really feel the stretch. And come back into a downward facing dog. Make sure there's no tension on the neck and the shoulders. Sometimes saying yes or no helps you. Take the left leg in the middle, and you don't have to go this high. I'm very flexible. But take the right leg up to the ceiling and breathe. And bend the knee and take the leg forward in between your hands. Place the lower leg on the mat. Let go of the back leg into a pigeon pose. And move forward towards the mat and feel the stretch on the side of the hip. If you can't go this far, it's fine. If you need to use a block for a modification, you can go this far, this is fine too. It doesn't matter how far you go, it matters that you feel it. You don't want to hurt yourself in yoga. That's not the purpose of yoga. You want to make sure that you're stretched, but not too much. You want to go to your limit. And tuck the right toes under and come back into a downward facing dog. And breathe. Say yes and no with your neck. Make sure that all the weight is off. There is no tension on the neck, shoulders, head. And now take the left leg in the middle of the mat. Take the right leg up. And bend the knee. And take the right leg in between the hands. Place the leg on the mat. Uncurl the toes. And very gently walk yourself forward and feel the stretch into a pigeon pose. This is called pigeon. You should feel the stretch on this part of the body. A lot of people these days are dealing with sciatica. This is a wonderful stretch for sciatica. And walk yourself back. Tuck your toes under and come back into a downward facing dog. Breathe. Very gently walk your feet towards your hands, hip distance apart. Grab your elbows and bend your knees as much as you need to and really let go of the upper body. You can swing yourself side to side to make sure that you're not holding any tension. If you're flexible enough like I am, then you can straighten your legs and you can swing your upper body side to side to really relieve any tension, any stress in the lower back, middle back, upper back. Take one more deep breath and take your hands right next to your feet, and then we're going to do a few sun salutations now. Take your torso parallel to the floor, grab your lower legs, your shins, look forward, and come back to forward bend. Go into airplane's hands, look up, embrace the air around you. Take a deep breath and come back into a prayer pose. Hands to your heart. Deep breath, inhale, look up. Exhale and swan dive down into a forward bend. Inhale, lengthen into a parallel pose. Exhale, fold, bend your knees. Walk your legs back into a plank pose. If you need to modify a plank pose, this is like a push-up pose, you can place your knees on the mat and uncurl your toes. This is a little bit more of a harder pose to do, but if you want to strengthen your abs, this is a wonderful pose to do that. Keep breathing and very gently bend your elbows into Chaturanga. Let go of the toes. Uncurl your toes into a cobra pose. Look up. Inhale, crawl your toes under, back into a downward facing dog. Walk your feet right next to your hands, and we're going to do it one more time. Inhale, lengthen, hands to your shins. Exhale, fall into a forward bend. Inhale, airplane hands, look up, embrace the air around you. Exhale, back into prayer pose. Inhale, look up. Now if you like to do a little bit of a back bend again, you can. It's completely up to you. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale into a plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, either upward facing dog where your legs are off the mat, or cobra. Exhale, curl your toes under into a downward facing dog. Inhale, walk your feet right next to your hands. And exhale, lengthen and fold. Inhale, hands out to the side, look up. And keep inhaling if you're going to go into a back bend and back into a prayer pose. Inhale up. One more time. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, lengthen, hands to your chins. Exhale, fold. Back into a plank pose. Inhale into chaturanga. Exhale, upward facing dog or cobra, look up to the ceiling. Exhale, tuck your toes under into a downward facing dog. And breathe. Very gentle, bend both knees into the mat. You can open them to the side and take your hips back to the heel into a child pose. And rest. Keep breathing. This is a place that you can always go when you feel you need a break. It's child's pose. And breathe. Walk your hands up, and we're going to do some stretchings from stretching floor stretchings. So we're going to start from a sitting pose. Take both legs forward and bend your feet towards you. Bend your toes towards you, towards the torso. Take both hands up, embrace the air around you, and with your straight spine, go forward, go forward, go forward. When you can't go forward anymore, just let go and breathe. Now, if you can grab your legs, that's wonderful. If you can, just bend your knees so you can grab your feet. Your feet. English is my second language, excuse me. And rest. Take another deep breath. Come back to center. We're going to cross both legs, and we're going to do the same stretch with the legs crossed. Take both hands forward. Walk yourself forward, and you can either rest on your hands, or I always encourage people to have a block if they don't have that much flexibility, where they can rest on the block. Or if you're that flexible, then you can walk all the way forward and rest the forehead into the mat and really feel the stretch again on the hip bones. And breathe. And one more deep breath. And very gentle, walk yourself back. And we're going to do some side stretches. Take both legs into a side stretch, so it's a side split. And you know, if you need to be this far because you can't go further, that's fine. Just listen to your body. You want to make sure that you don't hurt yourself. I always emphasize that with my students. You have to listen to where your body can go. Now we're going to to do a side stretch on a side split. Take the right arm and walk the left fingers and really feel the stretch on the side. Make sure that the belly is tucked in and also that the sit bone is not lifting off the mat. And breathe. And also the neck is an extension of the spine. And rotate the right side of the torso. Place the hand on the inside of the left leg. Bend both feet and push with the left hand towards the back so you really feel the side stretch on the lower back. Make sure that there is no tension on the shoulders. And breathe. Very gentle. Go to the other side. Embrace the air around it. And you can point your feet this time and really feel the stretch on the side of the body. Make sure that the neck is an extension of the spine. Tuck your belly in. Bend both feet. Place the left hand on the inside of the right leg. And with this hand, push so you get a side stretch on the lower back. And breathe. Relax your shoulders, relax your neck. And walk yourself back to center. And walk yourself back. We're going to close both feet, both legs. And now, let's see if we're going to lay on the mat into a corpse pose. And breathe. Feel where there is any tension in your body. Yoga is about awareness. Awareness of our breathing. Awareness if there is any aches and pains in our bodies. Awareness if we have any emotional tension. So this is the place where we bring awareness. Keep breathing and relax. And I want you to visualize a beautiful place where you go to, that it makes you feel peace, and it makes you see beauty, and it makes you feel like everything is okay. And breathe in and out through the nose and go to that place of peace. Very gentle. Bend both knees. Take the right hand back. Rotate your body to the right into a fetal pose. And very gentle, come back up. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining us today, and let's get it started. You can catch Let's Get It Started on Verizon 42 and Comcast 76. Also, we are online, just visiting YouTube and search M094319. My name is Laura Loterszpil. You can find me at website www.marylandacupuncturist.com. Thank you very much, and namaste.